Hello everybody, it's Non-C News here, and today we've got some breaking news coming from Moscow. From Moscow, I'm pretty sure you would have heard that President Putin, President of Russia, has now made some huge statements just about how the world's going and how the war's going. And he's responded to the latest thing that NATO has been doing. NATO's been sending equipment, let's say for US HIMARS systems, which is a rocket artillery thing, and they send it to Ukraine, and they shoot it onto Russian territory. So it's with NATO instructors. So NATO instructors and US equipment. So NATO equipment and NATO personnel are firing on the territory of Russia. And he says that if they keep on doing that, it's going to be war between NATO and Russia. So this is breaking news, and this is what he has said. The Russian Federation can supply its long-range weapons to regions of the world where there will be sensitive blows to countries supplying weapons to Ukraine. Putin. So, so from that, he's saying that now he's saying to NATO that you're the only one who can play this game. So we could probably expect another Cuban crisis, Cuban Missile Crisis. We could probably expect um, Russian or Venezuela to receive Russian long-range uh, missiles or nuclear missiles, and which that can hit American like military facilities in America, or like NATO or stuff. So it's threatening NATO with that. He also said that Russia will also develop relations with North Korea whenever anyone likes it or not. So he doesn't care what anyone thinks. He's going to develop North Korean Russian relations. Because he realised North Korea has a huge artillery stockpile. What they've North Korea's just been producing since like the Civil War. So Russia and North Korean cooperation, and he also says that the reason China and Russia are working together so hard is not because of the situation, it's because of a deep interest in nature. So he's saying that the reason why China and Russia are together right now is not because of the Ukraine war and NATO kind of stopping all economic tensions, economic relations with Russia. He's saying it's just because they would have done it either way. So, so you can take that however you want. And we got the former defense minister Shoigu has arrived in Kazakhstan for the CSTO meeting. The secretary of the Russian Security Council, which is Sergei Shoigu now, has arrived in Kazakhstan, where he will take part in the meeting committee of the CSTO council meetings. So we don't know yet what these meetings are going to say. It's probably going to say if we end up in a situation where NATO and Russian troops are exchanging like shells and rounds, we need to know if Kazakhstan you're gonna stay behind us and other CSTO nations like Armenia and I believe um Tajikistan, I believe that's how you say its name, and it is in CSTO and Belarus. So very interesting news coming from there, and probably the biggest news is coming from again the Middle East, um, Hezbollah, northern border of Hezbollah here. We have gotten news that an Israeli airstrike has struck the southern part of Lebanon the other night, and this goes in hand where we were talking yesterday how Netanyahu was making tough decisions whenever to go to war with Lebanon while still fighting Gaza. So, and apparently, um, quite a bit of people ended up dying in that tragic strike. 2 dead and more than 20 injured. 5 of them were homeless, uh, hopeless situations. Sorry, so very bad. So we could probably expect 10 people have died from that strike. And apparently they struck with incendiary rounds. So, and because of that, um, Hezbollah has responded with this video right here. We see like an Israeli like rocket launcher, kind of like HIMARS system, and the Hezbollah forces ended up destroying it. So very, very interesting. And we got news again from Africa. Russia, Lavrov, the foreign minister, continues his trip around Africa. So he's now went to Grain. I can't say this country. I'm sorry. And now he's been to the Democratic Republic of Congo, and now he's went to Burkina Faso, and now he's in Chad right now. So we could probably expect Niger to be the next trip, and Mali. And I don't think he would go anywhere else. I do not believe so. Because these are all like forces where Russia's been like selling their weapons, and how Russian mercenaries and Russian troops are in here. And we did get some news that Russia will now be supplying these countries. Well, we'll be sending more Russian troops to these countries to fight like the terrorism, and kind of like get more influence. So they're kicking out the French troops, which were in here, because if you didn't know, the French did colonize this whole sector, and they ended up like still having French troops. So Mali and Niger and stuff, and Burkina Faso has kicked them all out and replaced them with Russian ones, and well-trained ones, because these are Wagner. So these are the people that were fighting Bakhmut, this city here. They completely captured this. So these are well-trained Ukrainian war veterans. So very interesting. So we can expect like probably like arm deals between these countries and stuff. So very interesting. That's all I have for you today. I hope you guys like these short little videos, and I hope you like and subscribe. I'm Nonce News. I will provide you news that Western media and other medias out there do not provide you. So thank you for watching, and have a good one. See ya.